a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium.
All right, we got the Bengals.
Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
11.
Right to the air, Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
What did I call?
Burrow out of the shotgun. Makes the grab in bounds left
What did I
side.
call?
And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown.
Tackle.
And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line.
Cameron, what up,
Josh
Cameron?
Sweat making the stop.
How you feeling, man?
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Burrow from the gun. Short pass brought in. And that's good for a gain of 5.
Good tackle.
Brought down on the effort by Quinyon Mitchell.
You just played Madden 25 franchise. It's not too hard. Yeah, you gotta win them playoff games.
Eagles loading up the secondary. Dime look coming, 3rd down. Higgins, the man in motion right. 3rd and short, it's Burrow. Chased out to his right. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Flush down out to his left.
Come on. See, that's BS, bro. It's covered, EA.
And they have
That's
this
why I
out
like
to the
next year,
11
like they
before
got
being
a
marked
lot more
down.
knockout tackles. So
That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I may love watching a great thrower,
like
but
he
I
has
love
to
watching
wait
a
till the
well-done
ball
route
get
too,
there because
Kate.
he don't
Make
have
that
no.
guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your
AI
hips
don't
cut
have
right
no
inside.
animation that
Some
they can
good
do.
work to help reset those chains.
Working inside the red zone. Forced out. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives
Toxic
them backwards.
Snipes, what's
2nd
going on
down
with you?
coming up.
Kate, I've seen
Yes,
a
sir,
one-step
man.
drop.
Yeah,
I've
me
seen
too,
a 3,
man.
a 5, a 7. Some of the
Me
boots
too.
and
You
play
get in
actions got more
college?
depth, but a 20-step drop?
Snipes.
That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Come on, man. Give me the knockout, EA. Damn.
He's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
It's not a hit stick or nothing. Can I get the knockout?
Bengals finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone
Just
setters.
wait
It
until
is
next
why
year when
every
quarterbacks
offense
can
loves
juke in
to
the
script
backfield.
their first 15
Yeah,
plays.
I
Who
think
knows
that's
what's
going to be
coming? Allows
that's
you
going to
during the
be
practice week
trouble.
to get
But
into rhythm, but even better when you're that
hopefully
sharp,
we get some more
that
fumbles,
crisp,
you know.
and you finish off and get the early lead.
Wesker, what's going on? Wesker said he tapping in. Appreciate it, Wesker.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
I'm trying out this new formation, wild trio week. I know I'm always trying some stuff, but
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
yes, sir.
Running right, it's Barkley. And he finds space
I'ma
for about a
grab it.
3-yard gain. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson.
I'ma just have
Give him a few
2
yards
channels,
on that
man.
run.
One for
It's 2nd and
I'ma have
7.
one for college.
You know, Kate,
And
I
one
like
for
to
Madden.
call these body
That's how I'ma
blows,
do it.
body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear
That's how
will
I'ma
pay
do it.
dividends later.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to Paycor Stadium.
Oh yeah, you
right
got
after
to beat
this.
the Giants, Ken. You got to beat the Giants. Yes, sir.
Ready now for our
Yeah,
second
hopefully
quarter.
it don't
The
trigger
Eagles have the
easily,
football.
so that
They'll be set
when
up,
it does
2nd and
happen, like you
7.
could be like happy about it.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll get this one to Brown. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 1st down throwing for Hurts.
See, like
That one doesn't find its man.
EA
Incomplete.
did say they adding that to college.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an
They're gonna be
offense,
adding that to
just
college.
philosophically, stretching
The,
that
the
secondary
inaccurate
out with your
passes.
tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley.
See that dive? How he's diving like that? EA, come on with the dive like that, bro. Looks so
Working
stupid.
quickly here. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Able to get it to Barkley. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Hurts now on 4th.
Thank you.
Catch is made down
That's
the
what I
right
wanted the
sideline.
first time.
Forget that it was 4th down, Brock. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup, and it gets them the first. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10. Here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments
Zach Ertz,
begin,
okay.
because we know pressure
Legend,
leads to
the
sacks,
legend.
and sacks in this league
Zach Ertz,
often
the
leads to
legend.
wins.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Another try following the sack. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Where is that play I want to get tried out? I can't find it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's complete. Here's Brown. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. On 4th down, Hurts. He connects downfield on 4th. Forget that it was 4th down, Brock. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup, and it gets them the first.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out
Cameron
there.
said he about to go
That was
crazy
their
in the
shot to end this
franchise.
possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. And now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
On 1st down, Hurts. On the move, headed right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Good drive. Good
The
drive.
Eagles earn the
Jordan
chance to
Brown,
tie
what's
before
going on with you? Do you
halftime.
think it's worth getting the
Jalen
MVP
Hurts with a
of
touchdown.
college football, man, or is it
Now
another
Jake
year of
Elliott
copy and
on to
paste?
attempt the extra
I think
point. Extra
I
point
think
sent
in
right
some
down
ways
the
it'll be
middle.
copy and paste,
And
and
the
in some
Eagles
ways,
respond
you
with
know,
7 of their own to
they
tie
added a
very
lot of stuff.
early.
It just depends on what you're looking forward to. Like, I would go read the
Elliott's all
blogs
set for the
and see if
kickoff.
it's worth. Like for me, because I stream and you know what I mean,
Trying to locate
and
it.
I'm on
Oh,
YouTube.
no,
Like
he
it's worth
lost
it for me. It's like an
You know,
investment.
those defensive
You know what I
guys, they
mean?
will tell you that the sidelines are
Last
best
year I
friend,
didn't
right?
do
A lot of these
nothing with
routes are trying
college
to push the
football,
receivers
but this
and
year,
move
like
the
I
real
want to do
estate.
something different.
Sometimes
This
the
year,
sidelines can
I'm
be
gonna
an
just create a
offensive
channel
player's
with
best
college
friend when that
football and just
ball bounces
upload videos on
harmlessly
that channel
out of bounds.
for people, because college football has a huge following, man. You know, so like I
1st down, Burrow to throw. Buys time, rolling right.
don't want
And
to
he
just
just
not do
gets rid
nothing,
of
you
it.
know.
Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Completed to his running back. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's on the move. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Give him 30 yards on that one. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Man, you just
He
can't
finds
get to.
space in
It's
the
like
red zone.
It's like, man, when they run those
13 on that
outside
play.
runs, man, they just
It'll be
get
first
so
down,
so
Bengals.
fast, man. Our defenses just
Ooh, I
can't.
like that call. I really
The
like it
defense
when those
can't run
sticks
to
you
the
keep
play,
on the
man. It's
sidelines
just they be
and you
so
get more
fast.
than enough to get the 1st down.
I'm fine, ready?
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Brown again. And he's brought down for a loss.
Yeah, no problem,
As a play
Jordan.
caller,
Yeah,
Kate,
no
I would
problem.
always be a little
Yeah,
cautious
like
of a 1st down draw.
they added
Like
some
it better
good
when that
things, man.
defense
But a
is
lot of the things
anticipating
they added
pass.
to college,
Well,
they
they
added
were
to
only
Madden.
anticipating
I didn't
getting
see no
backfield
new
and making
features
their
that's
running back
just
feel the pain.
unique to college. I
Back
see
to the
like
line they go. It's 2nd down.
it seemed like they had the same features.
Burrow to the air now. That's
seen, like, the
incomplete.
same
Trying to set up
features,
the
so.
screen there. This one intended
I
for
think
the running
I think
back.
last year they
So
added
now it's going to be
college
3rd and long.
added some features that Madden didn't
Well
get
covered
because
on
they
that
wanted
play.
college
Really
to
not a
have like their
large window
moment
for
in
him
the
to
spotlight,
sneak
you
that
know.
throw in.
I'm one, ready?
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Gun. Got.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off by Nakobe Dean.
Kobe Dean,
And the
good
Eagles
pick,
make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the
good
half.
pick.
Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Like the stemming up of the defensive zones. Like ignore blockers.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a
lot
couple
of those
plays here.
features is coming over to college football, so it's,
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. He breaks the tackle, and he found some running room for a nice gain. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott
taking away.
with you as we're
Well,
about to begin
Baseline
the
was out of
third
college
quarter.
last year, so no Baseline.
Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're up and running once again. Has this at the 6.
Of course, the wear and tear
Pretty
was in
solid field
college
position
already.
starting out here, Brock. He's tackled
Yes,
at the
sir.
29.
Can N'Kobe Dean? Hopefully, man, he can come back from injury last year, man. Had a bad injury last year.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Handoff headed right, Barkley. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Juking behind the line of scrimmage with the quarterback.
Hurts now from the gun. Goddard makes the catch. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
From the 29. Has a man. It's Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Yeah, he is, man.
I'm sure coach and play caller
He
doesn't
is.
mind making the job a little
PFF
bit
rated him
easier.
the best
Play
wide
calling's
receiver
a lot
in the
simpler
league.
and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's Hurts. It is cut left side.
He ain't gonna play that
And it
drag.
looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line. A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
He ain't gonna play that drag.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Here's Saquon. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Offense up to the line fast. Throwing here, Hurts. Escapes the pocket. And he gets in. Touchdown,
Way to hold on to
Philadelphia.
that.
The Eagles take the lead right away in half number 2.
Way
Dallas
to hold on
Goedert
to
the
the ball. Got it.
touchdown. Well, this has
Yes, sir,
definitely been a
Ken.
tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, Can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the
Don't
look of a
forget to hit
drive
that
where
like
coaching
button for
staff
me.
challenged that offense,
If
saying,
you
hey,
watching,
we
if
need
you
a
hear
big
it, you
drive
know
from you guys
for the
right here.
first
And
time,
sure
like,
enough, that offense
if you like what you
delivers.
see, man,
Yeah, no
just
doubt.
sub, make sure you hit the sub button, push your notifications on, so. We got football
Elliott's all
season
set
coming
for the
up,
kickoff.
college football 26, Madden 26. So,
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. God.
Burrow from the gun.
come on.
His quick throw knocked
You
away,
gotta pick
incomplete.
that, man. Like, you have to.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Here we go.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. He stays up.
Burrow breaking tackles. Right. Let me see. Let me see that right side of the field.
We'll see what they
Right
come
side
up
of the
with
field
for
look.
3rd down in just a bit.
Okay,
We've reached the end of
Slade
3.
picked that.
It's
that
Bengals
slot fade
football,
up.
and they
Okay.
know what they need to do.
Good
Trailing
job,
here in the
D-Slade.
4th. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Here we go. Here we go.
Back to throw it.
Come on, got her. I mean, CJ is a tight end.
The
How
big
do you let a
play
tight end
gets him
outrun you?
17 yards.
That's the
And
only
it
read
sets up a
he had
Cincinnati
open.
1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
11. Here we go. Here we go.
Man in motion here. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd
Here
down.
we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He'll get this one to Brown.
I ain't get
They
my
make the
adjustment in
tackle at the
fast
38.
enough.
They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go. 11.
Putting a receiver in motion. From the gun, a give to Brown. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. That's why they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals losing by 7. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
John. John.
They'll run again with Brown. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Looking to throw it. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
11 empty.
To throw. And they won't do
Good
it. So that
defense.
falls incomplete on 4th down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a
GG's. GG's, we got that stop. We got the stop we needed. We started sending heat. Man. We started sending that heat. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I went man to man right there with a blitz.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA.
I know they probably gonna get him to win.
Opened back in 2003. Have a look at
Oh,
the
man.
Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are
Dolphins,
rocking
man.
and ready to go in Philadelphia. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go. From
I don't
Lincoln
like how,
Financial
man, EA
Field.
got the like home
And
crowd.
this
I know
opening
it's like it
dynamic
don't matter,
kickoff not gonna be
but like
returned. It'll
it
come
be
out
like
to
half and
the
half with the
30-yard
like you
line.
see Miami Dolphins jerseys, like it's like 50-50. Like Miami fans on the road like that.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Oh, he's going to air it out right
Bro,
away.
I put him in the deep
This is
pass, bro.
caught inside the 15. And all the way in for
See,
a Miami
that's just
touchdown.
this game, bro. In a nutshell.
Tyreek Hill,
If you
70
look,
yards. And
I
the
have-
Dolphins will jump on top with the game's first score.
I
here
have
this
an outside
afternoon.
quarter, and I put right here. I put him in the deep half. my left safety.
Jason Sanders now for the extra
He's not
point.
getting out there on the hay. He's pedaling, looking. Instead of focusing on the deep half, he's pedaling, looking.
And that makes it 7-0
He's supposed
Dolphins.
to be already running. He's still backpedaling. Now he turns around, start running when Tyreek Hill is like side by side with him. You're not beating no, like you're not winning no race. And I think that's why like zones are bad, because they don't react until like the receiver is right side by side next to him. And by then, like speed is just gonna take over.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the
They gotta start
27.
breaking, turning around, running like before that. Well, he ain't do nothing I didn't expect him to do, man. Just hike it and throw it up to Tyreek Hill.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Splash, what up, Splash? Hold on, let me read you.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That one complete down the field to Smith.
Splash said he not touching anything until NCAA become arcade. I'm done with it for the year like I did this year.
It's early, but
Until NCAA become,
big players.
you want it to be like arcade like, or you saying you don't like that it's arcade?
What the heck? And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
They go play action with Hurts. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
Man, you could just rush as little. You could just rush 2 and 3 people,
so
man,
nice
and
bounce
just
back
get
there
sads like
defensively
that.
after giving up the big play.
It's funny.
Yeah, you can either get down on yourself or you can get motivated. And that time, they dropped him for a loss. So I would say that they got motivated and made the play.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he'll take this from the 9 down to
This
about
right
the
here,
7.
man. If EA just
They're on 1st and goal,
right
and
here,
that's what you're looking
look
for
at Lane
defensively.
Johnson in right
You'll
tackle.
certainly live
He's
with giving
blocking
up just a yard or two in this
a
situation.
DB, and he's like, he should have been like bring pancakes back. Man, that man should have been pancakes right there. A DB versus Lane Johnson.
The line of scrimmage, the 7
Demetrius,
now
what's
on
going on
2nd
with
and
you? You have
goal.
high hopes for Madden. Yeah, Madden gonna be good. I'm gonna get NCAA because I wanna do like some content with it.
Here's Hurts to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll take
I'm gonna
it
get some
into the end
content with it,
zone
man.
for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen
Last year I
Hurts
didn't do nothing with it, but I'm
taking
like,
in from
man,
7 yards
we got 2
away.
football games,
And
man.
the
Why
Eagles
not?
are able to match the opening drive touchdown
Why
against
not
them with one of their
upload
own.
videos? And I don't have to stream it. Like I can get,
Elliott good with a
I can play it
PAT.
one day and get
we are
like
tied at 7.
a few videos for the week, man. But I'm gonna do it on my second channel though. Nah, man, I don't play. I just grind the leaderboards on the game.
The kicks away. And we will not have a return.
I just grind the
They'll
leaderboard.
bring
That's
this
it.
to the 30.
You already got the MVP bundle when they announced it months ago. NCAA come out on the 7th. Early access on the 7th.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case.
Bro, dude, he got another lineman. He got a lineman out there, I think, that tight end.
Here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the
You got to get those checks for your team.
pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane.
And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory.
And the tackle there by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Again, it's Achane.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Hollywood, what's going on with you? How you feeling, man?
Football here as we begin the 2nd quarter. As they've got it with a 3rd
Like
down
he's really
up.
playing with the Dolphins in the I formation scheme. Cause he can't pass, so he wanna like sneak and pass it on you. Come out in the run formation and try to sneak and pass it on you.
Here's Tua.
Thank you.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. No sign of Tua departing. 4th down, they're going for it. They'll go. HM.
Look at him
And
running
this is
on
going to
4th
come
and
up
5.
well short as they stop him on 4th down. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And this defense will take over right at midfield.
Yeah, I'm be uploading some stuff on college.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And he'll be out just a yard or 2.
But I'm next
17 yards on the catch
next
and
week
run.
I'm
It's a first down.
streaming I'm gonna be streaming college football to get ready for college football 26. I'm deleting this game on the weekend.
Free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was
Gemini, what's going on with you?
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Nah, I'm not sure what my longest streak is. I'm not sure. That I'm not sure.
Throwing is Hurts.
Bro,
Nowhere to turn here, and he's
the line needs to be more physical, man. That's the problem with the line. The line is not physical at all.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
The offensive line, that's what I meant. The offensive line is not physical, man. Like they just let the defense just have their way. There's no pancake blocks. There's no like impact blocks where the offensive line is getting physical and like they just the defensive line just coming in, moving them out the way. And the offensive line they gotta just be passive like that, man. Like EA need to like make the offensive line be a little more physical, man. With like offensive lines are like some of the most physical players like in the NFL. They don't take that though. Offensive linemen they get physical. EA got them out here just so soft. Slash said, just don't rage quit and play Warzone. That's the last time I played college. But honestly though, man, I haven't done that in so long though.
First down Miami as they get
I just accept it.
They're coming off a
I just
4th down
accepted it
gamble
though.
that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as bad
I
as it
accept
could.
it
Their
like how
defense
Madden
held
is.
up and only gave
I'm in a
up
good
3
space. I
points.
have fun playing it, man.
The momentum the defense gave them, only giving up the 3 points in that situation.
I know y'all used to enjoy that though.
Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drop.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. He may go. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception,
Splash, remember
nice
those
return on
times,
top
man.
of it, all the way into the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy made the play. He gets the points. But it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the
It's
coaches?
gonna be fun though, man. Milrow ain't gonna be in the game no more, but it's always gonna be a running quarterback. But like I'm gonna have fun with it though.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
A give, running right, Achane.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run for it with Achane. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
Give me that.
It is picked up by the Eagles. And they will
What a
set
hit
up
stick.
shot.
What a hit stick. What a hit stick. Dude just want to, like, man, these dudes, man. G Hart, what's going on, Gerald? What's going on with you? You came in, you see that hit stick, man? I think that was Cooper DeJean. I think that was cool. Yeah, but that's my plan is for this Madden year, college football year. I'm gonna delete this game over the weekend. And next week is the week before college, so I'm gonna play college, so I can promote my second channel and promote that I'm gonna be streaming college. And then I'm gonna stream college on this channel like I did last year up until Madden 26 comes out. Once Madden 26 comes out, it's gonna be all Madden on this channel. And then I'll get offline gameplay videos.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started.
Posted on my second channel.
Underway from Ford Field.
For everybody that like college. I'm gonna be playing with my Penn State Nittany Lions. So
past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First carry now for David Montgomery. And he gets this to the 35.
We got another one in our formation. Let's see, he might just gonna call that. Okay. He ain't just gonna sit in it.
The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
76, help. 76. 76.
Now gone. Escape.
Yeah, Jalen Carter.
Anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and
cool.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
Just wrong.
Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards.
Yeah, next week. Yeah, next week I'm gonna play NCAA so I can get used to it again.
3rd down.
And then, you know what I mean, the new game come out that Monday.
A first down.
First down saves them from a 3 and out.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Come on, Q Mitchell.
Gets this out wide to Gibbs.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. I'm curious to see if this defense will make any adjustments here.
Things certainly going according to plan, aren't they? I mean,
I was right there. I was right there. I second-guessed myself.
But instead, it's game day, and they're moving the ball downfield with purpose.
23 yards, the final tally. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter.
Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That's a gain of 6 on the first down run.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
This 2nd and 4.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line.
Cooper DeJean be in the run game
there
there.
on the 8th play of the drive.
Oh, what's going on? Oh, said let's
After
work.
one.
What's going on? Oh. What's going on
Second
with
quarter
you?
action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Just to give you an update. Oh, next week, Monday, I'm gonna be playing college football, and then you know that next Monday, that's when college football 26 come out. So.
They'll try to run wide side with Montgomery.
Come on, Slade. Man, angles got to get better, bro. Why are you running straight down and he's running this way? If he's running across, you should have some type of angle. EA just can never get that right. Look at Slade. He's running straight down and gets himself out of
So
position.
the toss play effective, even down here near the
Good
goal
drive
line.
by him.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense commits too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field.
Yeah, and I'm going to be streaming college football 26 up until Madden 26 comes out. Then when Madden 26 comes out, I'll just be uploading college football 26 videos to my second channel. That channel won't be strictly for college football 26. So I know a lot of people like football, but they might not like Madden, or they might only play college football. So I'll have an option for y'all. Or if some of y'all like both. Some of y'all like college and Madden.
And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
Okay, yes sir, yes sir. Oh, say he's seen the game plan. Yes sir. Appreciate you.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flushed out right.
Ooh. Nice,
And he
nice.
just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
One thing you always worry about when he
Nice.
breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Hold on, he's cover 3.
Hurts.
Man, that linebacker stayed with A.J. Brown down the field. There's no way that linebacker is staying with A.J. Brown one-on-one down the field. I don't care about no speed, EA.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking.
I don't care about no speed.
And get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage.
So
for a
he's
first
hard
down.
playing. Okay. Let's try this.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw here.
Oh, he threw. I threw it right to him.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted.
But I'm going to show you what caused me.
And he's going to take this one back.
And I wish
to the
EA, that's one thing I'm going to show y'all. This
And I
right
think this
here.
is a situation
If you look
where
at Dallas
the
Goddard,
sideline's gonna talk to
my
a signal
tight end.
caller and say, "Listen, it's 3rd and long,
Look
and it's
at
still
what
early in the
happens
game.
to Dallas
Let's
Goddard.
not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football."
Look how off he gets bumped. He just gets bumped like crazy.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Running left, Montgomery.
Stretch.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. They'll run with Montgomery. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs.
That's all you got to do is, man, just run to the outside, man, every time. And you just, they just going to be running to the outside, and the players just going to be you're going to see them just be running straight down. That's one thing EA just can't get right. I don't know. I don't know why they can't program it.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now it's gone.
Thank you. Don't come out. Don't run out, man.
And the Eagles are going to
Why do they try to take control of your players and make you run out?
The defense, Charles, they bent a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal, they're the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them at the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
Flush to his right. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. And they put it on the ground here on the 2nd drive. And, of course, Charles, that follows drive number 1 where they had the INT.
Makes you wonder what's going on with this team, because a lot of times we can attribute it to nerves, but maybe it's a lack of focus. Maybe it's the preparation for the game. Maybe they just came into a little lackadaisical, because that's just not looking good at all. That's just not the football that we came here to see.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up.
D. Aldridge, what's going on with you?
Did a nice job.
How you feeling? Yes, sir.
Extending the play, hoping someone
yes, sir. You already
would come
know.
open downfield, but they never did.
Second and 10.
Goff now looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by the former Lion, Darius Slay. And the Eagles will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Hey, D, man, you see how they do me, man? Just make a good throw, and they just like, no, we don't want you to have that fumble.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
Oh, Malata just standing there. He's rushing 3 against 5, EA.
Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson.
And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them, because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw
he's
football,
rushing 1.
You're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA.
And now off to the races, down the right side.
Rushing 1, man.
Philadelphia.
Jahan Dotson.
63 yards.
And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Hey, man. We just can't get enough, though.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So
another Madden coming up. We can't wait. We like fiends, man. Just shaking.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff.
Reading the blogs, looking at the screenshots, and playing the beta.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Look at N'Kobe Dean.
Looking for right, and he finds it.
Look at N'Kobe Dean.
Out of bounds ball's on the other side of midfield at the 45. 25 yards that time.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of
2K
scrimmage.
better.
The Lions will use the first
I mean,
of their
that's your opinion.
timeouts as they'll stop it with a
I ain't
little
gonna
over
argue
30
with you
seconds
either.
to
You
go
say
in the
2K
first
better.
half of play.
It's better.
Goff. Flushed out right. They give him 10 that time as he was able to get
Not
away
gonna
from the
argue with
pressure
you,
and get a nice
Devontae won.
gain. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Back to throw. Goff. He'll buy some time right. And he'll just get rid of it.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards. But instead, offense out there. They're going for it. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. Eluding the pressure right.
Thank you.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And with decent starting field position, they're maybe only a couple completions away from field goal range.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
Looking for Dotson, and he's got him.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. The kick by Elliott is good.
D.
And
Wheeler.
they take the lead here now at
He said put one of them
10-7.
linemen on the quarterback spot. Yeah, you notice, D. You read my mind. The Kobe Dean, the past few plays on that drive, like I had Kobe Dean in the spot. I had the lineman, I had my defensive end in the flat, and I had Kobe Dean as the spy. You read my mind.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
The final shot before break here. Goff. And he takes a shot on the release.
Woody, what's going on? Yes, sir. D, appreciate you being in this
Time for a
stream,
break. We've
man.
hit halftime. 2 quarters
Hey,
down,
don't forget to
2
hit that
still
like
remain.
button
We
if you
step
can.
aside.
I
This is
definitely
the
appreciate
NFL
that.
on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles
This my last
Davis.
week playing Madden 25. Next week I'll be going back to college football 25 to get ready for college football 26, which is coming out the following Monday. I'll be streaming college football 26 up until Madden 26 comes out. And then when Madden 26 comes out, this channel is going to be again strictly Madden 26. Then I'll be having my second channel for college football uploads, videos.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
Good leverage. Keyshawn, what's going on with you?
They didn't get it moving the way
How you
they
feeling,
would
man?
like. They had success throwing it.
Shout out to the
But I
11
think
that hit
these
that
first
like
couple
button. I
drives,
appreciate it.
They'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
See, how is he keeping up? Bro, this game is so stupid, bro. How is this guy keeping up with, he's running this way, he stops, turns, and then he catches up with Devontae Smith, who's running full speed. I hate the way this game just plays, bro. This game is just so stupid, like how it plays, man. There's no way he's just going to stop what he's doing and then runs with Devontae Smith on a crosser. What is this guy? Who is this guy? 46, 85 speed, bro. 85 speed, stops what he's doing, and then just matches to Devontae Smith and pick it. And this dude on the mic, I can't hear you, so you can talk on the mic all you want.
You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery.
This is Madden 25 in June, bro.
Scrimmage, just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. The defensive line.
Pro Gamer, what's going on with you? Pro Gamer 15. How you feeling?
Cliche that the battle is won in the trenches, but it's a cliche because it's true.
It's crazy.
And how about the battle right there? One on the edge, and the ball carrier did not benefit.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Goff. Flush to his right.
He throws it.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Bro, did y'all see that? He's sitting right there in the zone, and y'all something else, man. I'm telling y'all something else.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right.
He didn't pick it.
So close.
Oh my goodness, he didn't pick that.
Right there. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first.
Bro, there's no way that he didn't pick that off.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
On the keeper, here's Goff. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Jared Goff scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Lions have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
This is crazy.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10.
It's just crazy. He can pick that off. He can't pick. I can't get the pick. But his random 85 speed linebacker matches Devontae Smith and picks it off on Devontae Smith. But I can't pick a ball that's thrown to a DB.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 33 yards that time.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now back to throw. Flushed out right.
Man, come on, Goddard. You got to stop getting held by that guy, bro. You got to stop. It's running.
This connection there, he's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it.
He ain't just going to cheat, man.
Game, you should be
he ain't just going to cheat, man.
In the average range. Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Eluding the pressure right.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
3 quarters in the books.
Unbelievable.
We'll return with more after this.
Unbelievable.
This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Boy.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run for it with Barkley. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Lions will take
Look at
over.
all my linemen. Look at the right side of my offensive line. Bro, all this room to the right. You have 2 blockers that's... Look what they do.
The Lions offense.
They all 3 of my blockers run upfield.
Defense forced the turnover on downs.
All 3 of them just run upfield.
Good shape, but can't go into a
All 3 of my
shot.
blockers run upfield, bro. And didn't block that one guy. All of them, they just all closed their eyes and ran upfield. He didn't have the numbers over there. That's why I ran it. He didn't have the numbers. He was pitched to the inside.
Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
At their own 12-yard line.
They'll start things off with a give to Gibbs.
He didn't have the numbers, so.
Gets him a few extra. Down just shy of his 20. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Out of the gun. Goff. Toward the sideline, and look at that.
Goff is just saying. This game gonna be hell. I'm telling you, man. 26 college. Look at Goff. Look how Goff is just running around, bro. Goff is throwing on the run like crazy. Jared Goff, like he's like Josh Allen or something.
They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs.
Jared
Look for
Goff.
2nd down, if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
And space tough to come by there. As
yeah, man.
Yard to the 37. Now 2nd and 9.
That's what it is, though. That's how it is. It is what it is, though.
There's Goff. Flush to his right.
Come on, Slay.
And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked by the former Lion, Darius Slay. And the Eagles are right back in this football game.
I know it appeared he was saying, hey,
yeah,
football,
D Willer, like sometimes, man, you call a good play call, man, and you just not gonna get it. That's just how it is.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
This short throw caught by Goddard. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
2nd and 6 coming up.
Back to throw.
Pass complete, Goddard.
And just shutting him off there.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have as well as the understand where they are in the field?
A first down carry for Barkley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down.
I guess they got the best run. I'm a muted because they mowing along out there.
But they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Here comes 2nd down.
They'll look to throw. Surveying the field. This is Smith with the ground. And
This
down
guy,
he
man,
goes,
is
taking
just
it
disgusting,
inside
man.
the
How he
10,
playing,
just
bro.
shy of the
There's
5
no
to
way you
6.
sweating like this, bro.
The Lions will use the first of their
Dropping everybody
timeouts.
back in coverage
That'll
and
leave them
stuff.
with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
63.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
Back to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken
Let's go,
the lead
man.
here in
Let's
the
go.
final seconds.
Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive because not only did they keep their eyes on the end
Yes,
zone,
sir. Yes,
they
sir.
made
Shout
sure
out
they
to
bled
D.
the clock
Wheeler,
out
man. He
as
said he
well
subscribed
and
and he
denied
liked
their
the
opponent
video.
a chance to respond.
Videos.
That's
Yes,
just
sir. Stay
terrific
safe, man.
situational
Appreciate you.
football to end this one.
Appreciate you.
Now after the touchdown,
See
here's
you in the
Elliott
next
on to
stream,
kick it away.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. This is 1st and 10.
Goff.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans.
Slay.
It is
3
intercepted.
picks.
Picked by the former
3
Lion,
picks.
Darius Slay.
When you talk about
3
making
picks.
winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To
D.
come up
Slay. GG's. All right, let's see who we gonna play now. Let's see.
This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Buccaneers,
And we
okay.
join you from South Philly. Close to 70,000
Buccaneers is
strong,
like an underrated
packing
team,
Lincoln
especially their
Financial
defense.
Field, the home of the
Underrated
Eagles.
offense. So Baker Mayfield got some good abilities. You got Mike Evans, Godwin. That's
So
really
pleased to have
fast
you
tight end. I
along.
think
This
that's
should
like
be a
90
good
speed.
one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports.
Good running back.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right to the air. It's Hurts. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down.
No. Match
Intercepted on the second play.
Get up, Lane Johnson, please.
Picked off by Shaq Barrett.
He
And he's
matched
gonna be
that,
out of
okay.
bounds, but quite a turn of events
So
here.
I'm gonna just have to
He
hit.
has
I'm
set up
gonna
the
have to like
offense
hit the
with
flats.
First and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off
I'm
of
gonna
an
have to play the
interception.
flats
But
with
boy,
him.
is it
He got his
beautiful
own setup.
when it
I'm not
does. I
gonna
mean,
be
look
able
at
to.
the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here's Baker to begin with a pass. This one is
He got
pulled
some
in on the feet in bounds.
cheesy stuff, man.
Yes.
Double stack. Like he really running double stack.
Godwin.
Okay.
Touchdown, Tampa.
I don't even know how to
On
play
is
against
Chase
double stack. Do I
McLaughlin for
man
the
up? Maybe I
extra point.
do man coverage. I'll do man coverage next time.
He's got it. And the Buccaneers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more.
The ball
As
country,
the
what's
kicks
going on
away.
with you? How you feeling, man? How you
And
feeling?
no
How you
chance
feeling?
to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On first down, it's Hurts. And that's complete to A.J. Brown. 11 yards for number 11.
That he hit me out of
And a
bounds,
first
and he was
down.
able to like put wear and tear on A.J. Brown though, and he hit me out of bounds.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Oh, a lot of
I'll throw it to the
chances on that one.
inside.
It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Man, yeah.
Timing and trust.
Man, y'all wow. I
Critical
throw it to
elements
the
of this quick
inside.
passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an
I
incompletion
throw it to the inside,
and a
and
wasted down.
he undercuts that to try to pick it off.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Hurts now. He finds Jahan Dotson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3-and-out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
Again, Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Hurts will try it again. Taking off. taking
And
advantage of the room to
Devontae was about to run me
A gain
over.
of 19 on the scramble.
Hey, everything good, country.
Anytime
Everything
you're
good,
preparing
man.
to play a quarterback like this,
Everything
the
straight.
defense
Trying
has to be
to
prepared to keep him in the pocket.
prepare myself for
Once he
this
gets
new
out,
new
we can
season,
see
man.
clearly
College football
why he is
26,
such a
man.
threat
26.
with his legs.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll get this only to about the 10. A second down throw for Hurts. He's got his man, middle of the end zone.
They allowed me to throw a high ball. What?
Touchdown, Eagles. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
The boy Vine, what's going on, Vine? Yeah, I'm getting college. I was debating, should I get it, but I'm like,
So back to
last year
level
I
after
got
the
it. I didn't do
touchdown.
nothing with it, but I'm
Time
like,
for the
man,
kickoff.
if I do get it, it'd be good to, you know, it's a
This
new
one will be
football
taken
game.
in the end
You
zone.
know, I
No
can use
run
that
back
opportunity to
forthcoming.
get more viewers.
And
You know
the
what I
ball
mean?
coming out to
And
the
also
30-yard line.
start a new channel, second channel. Or the second channel I already got, I'm gonna use that for college football and just upload offline gameplay. Look at this dude, bro. Look at this guy, just disgusting.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now a run with the rookie out of Oregon. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Down the field, it's Evans.
This guy's disgusting,
And
I
they
tell
will
you.
bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go.
Thank you.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Cooper
Ooh.
DeJean. And the Eagles are going to take over here up near the 40.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back
That
depth
adjustment
when
was
you're
crazy
building an
right
NFL
there.
roster. I mean, think back.
It's
This
something
is not
simple
the
as
old
putting a soft
NFL
squad out
base
there.
3-4, base 4-3.
Which one
Offenses
you
are gonna
getting,
roll
Vine?
out
You getting
2,
Madden
3,
or college,
4
or both?
high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Firing right side, brought in by...
Oh, okay. Okay, but you still be playing Fortnite?
And a first down.
You might get college eventually. What college team you like?
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
He'll try again here. Second and 10. A handoff, running left. It's Barkley. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but Probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
You got a few teams, USC, Kyle.
A tough spot here.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you out there on the West Coast.
Now it's Hurts. He's got his man. It's Smith. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. Good for an Eagles first down. They run out of the gun with Barkley. Open space inside the 10. The speed on display. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team gonna let that one go.
You gonna grind a leaderboard, Von, or you just gonna do like a dynasty, or what you gonna do with that?
First and 10. That's thrown quickly, taken in by Godwin. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2 minutes to go here till halftime.
These dudes is crazy, man. He's really running monster.
Right after this. Off the RPO, this is out to Evans. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Right back to Evans. He's got it again. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Look at this guy.
Second down throw for Mayfield. Looking downfield for Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Why I play the game? Why I play? Oh, go ahead. You bought the game. You bought the game, dude. Have fun with it, man. I gotta, like, every time I be talking like that, I gotta, like, tell myself he having fun. That's fun to him.
Now, you're hoping this is more
it's silly, but
momentary
he
struggle
having fun though.
than it is a trend. But as hard as it is
And
to do,
he
they
paid
need
for
to
his
get
own
calmed
game,
down.
so.
They need to reset because
This is
their
funny, though.
offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now Hurts. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Hurts.
Oh, he picked it.
That's taken in left side by Smith. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Mike, I can tell you firsthand, when you take the field on your opponent's side of the 50, there's a lot of optimism and hope that this is going to be a touchdown scoring drive. So nice job here by the defense, holding strong and defending this short field.
It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Hurts again. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
With the right
don't take no
personnel, the
sacks, man. At
safety
least he could
position
get
is
3
like
out of
the
this.
ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Hurts to throw.
Man.
Open man, the tight end straight down the
He
field.
a deep half. Go ahead and quit. Please. You coming out and thank you. You know damn well you go ahead and quit. Coming out and gun monster. He got an nerve to be mad at the game. He running gun monster and double stack. Let me wait a little bit. I don't want to match up with him again.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America,
Texans.
the city
Texans
of
is a
brotherly
good team
love,
on here.
the place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And away we go at the link. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Hurts. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Looking for the back that time. And now it's 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
He beams one deep right side. That's cut at the 25.
What a dot, Hurts.
It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point.
Smitty cooked him on that streak.
The point after splits the uprights.
Jeez.
And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
much tight end.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Zach Bond with the tackle. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On play action, here's Stroud. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Big gain downfield.
So he knows how to beat his cover 4, so I'm going to have to play hard flats. I'm going to have to put hard flats out there.
Nico Collins
I'm going to have to put hard flats out there so that
well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they
hopefully
found
that
pay
works.
dirt.
We'll do
A
it
lot
again,
of
though.
mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Returnable from the 1. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap for Hurts. This finds Smith. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he gets this one down to the 27. Working quickly here. On 1st down, Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
From the red zone now. Rolling left, buying some time. This one's caught. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
He was trying to bait me right there.
Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Come on, Lane Johnson.
Up. They're able to drop him.
Come on, bro.
And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Bend. Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your
Barkley
efforts.
just... God, man. Hopefully
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Here's Hurts. He's on the move.
Good defense, good defense.
And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. Just a field goal separates these two.
The first quarter.
We'll return to the link right after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Texans in possession. They've got 2nd and 5. This is complete to Schultz. And they had that one contained right at the line. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. Motioning him from the slot right. Stroud now on 3rd. He throws a bullet down the right side.
Yeah, Slay.
Someone stepped in. It's intercepted.
Slay been cooking today.
Has it.
Let's go.
I don't know what to be impressed by most.
Way to play that.
Effortless. He made it look to throw it that deep.
Way to play that, Slay.
Effortless. The cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Nice move.
And he gets him around 6 there. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop. Offense in the hurry up here. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense up to the line fast. Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Caught him deep behind.
No way.
The ball is out. And the Texans grab it. And Houston returns this to the end zone. Touchdown. The Texans parlay the turnover into a lead. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap, and that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I could hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming.
Barkley, what are you doing?
Yep.
But that quarterback did not see that blitz coming.
Just out there, just doing nothing.
Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans
That's
take a 4-point
unfortunate
lead.
right there, man. Like 7 points off that. EA just gave him
Still
a good
reeling
fumble
a little
animation.
after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it
That ain't
right
even my
back with this
fault. I
kickoff.
didn't even do nothing. All I did was get sacked.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive
Wyatt,
started.
what up,
1st
Wyatt?
and 10.
It's not that I didn't. It's some things I liked about it. It's some things I didn't like about it.
Hurts now from the gun. Catch is made down the right side.
But like I think me uploading content on YouTube, like, it's beneficial for me to
one play in and already they're close to midfield.
play it.
First down throwing for Hurts.
Oh, he played that?
That's too far in front and it's not going to be caught.
Ja, what up, Ja? How you feeling, man?
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Taken in by Smith.
Good throw, good
He
route,
gets in.
Smith.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His second scoring kick
Oh,
of the game.
that's good, perfect timing right there for
plays
you,
like
right?
this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what
That's
you got, man.
perfect
Show off those
timing.
wheels, and he did just
I'm doing
that.
great, man.
Yeah,
I'm doing
beauty
great,
and
y'all.
simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run
doing
that fly
great,
route,
man.
you gotta win right
I'm
from the
deleting
jump.
this game this
Protect
weekend.
yourself from the sideline too. Don't get pushed to the boundary.
Like after
Give your
Friday's
quarterback
stream,
room to
I'm
throw it
deleting
up.
this game and
You
I'm
can find pay
gonna
dirt.
start playing college again. We're gonna be on college
Elliott
until
all
Madden
set for the
26 comes
kickoff.
out. Then I'll be uploading college content on the second channel.
And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything
Both
else. So
actually,
that
because
football
this
coming
year
out
I'm
to the
actually
30-yard line.
gonna be uploading stuff. You know what I mean? After Madden comes out, that's the plan. So I'm excited
Drive
for both.
starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. It's Mixon on 2nd down. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. Third down, Mixon gets it.
Come on, Jalen Carter.
And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
1st and 10 from the 41. Stroud off the play fake. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They send a man in motion. Stroud to throw again on 2nd. Forced out to his right. It's another 1st down.
CJ.
Intercepted again.
That's great defense right there.
Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
First and 10. Here's Hurts.
That was an ugly route.
Defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
No.
He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Let's try this.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to
Gamer,
get to
what's
him
going
before it's
on with you?
released.
Dang, what's
That
going
sure
on?
altered the
See this
throw.
baseline? I'm so happy they getting rid of baseline. Look, so his player has unfair leverage, so I can't even run a corner route because he's gonna put his player in a cloud. No, get that out the game, because this is what these blitzes depend on. These corner routes, man, and stuff. Get that out the game. They can be mad all they want.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts.
He drops it.
Defender arrives
They
right
can be
as the
mad
ball
all they
does,
want,
and they
man.
hit
Get that out the
free.
game.
Incomplete.
They want to stay in baseline and run
That
these
was
different
almost a
blitzes and
nice
stuff.
chunk play before he was able to
Get that
recover
out the game.
and
Play
provide the hit that
defense.
dislodges the
I'm so
football.
happy.
You like to see
And I'm
that
surprised,
physical
man,
edge and
EA,
scrappiness
like,
to contest
gonna
any
be
kind of shot
aggressive
plays deep.
at stopping
Hunter
some of this
takes
stuff
the
that
field
these
on
people
4th
doing.
down,
I'm
and he
kind of
sends
surprised
this one
about that.
flying. Begins his return at the 16. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
That's like, I would compare that to like,
and it's going to be Texans football.
I would compare that to in NBA 2K if they let your center just sit in the paint. You could just sit people in the paint all day. That's unfair. That's unfair leverage right there.
Time to use before halftime. Timeout taken by the Eagles.
You know?
That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
Come on, come on.
They bring Collins in motion right. First down, Stroud. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Here he go with these plays.
This one intended for the running back. And it sets up second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They bring Collins in motion right. Second and 10, Stroud to throw. He's going to push one deep down the right. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Gemini, what's going on with you? Gemini said, hopefully Madden 26 force people to get their skill up. I think in some ways it will, but I think from what I'm reading and from what I'm seeing, but I think it'll fall back to what we know Madden to be. You know, cheese and stuff like that. I think until they get rid of custom playbooks, if they get rid of custom playbooks, we'll be a lot better.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Connects with the open
and I'm a fan of custom playbooks, man, but I just see that it's not good for online play. Where people doing money plays. If they want to use a certain play, that certain play might be in only 2 formations. So now you know what playbook they in, and you'll know like the kind of, all you got to do is study the playbook they in and see what plays they run, and you good. That's all you got to do. Study the playbook they be in, see the type of plays they run.
Looking to throw. On the move, headed right.
Bro.
Fits it through the middle.
See, I clicked on, man, to send my spy. I'ma just stop doing that, man. I'ma just stop clicking.
So we're through 2 quarters.
They gonna
now.
just send
Still
everybody.
half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
I'ma
Well,
just
that
stop
first half
clicking.
certainly
Yeah, I think in some
interesting
ways it'll
one.
force
Kate
people to
Scott
kind of
Brock
get
here
their
with you
skills up,
as
man.
we
But
get
in
back
some
and see what
ways
the second half has
they'll
in store
settle
for
down and
us.
find some cheese to run. But like they
And
giving
we'll
us
have to
more
wait a few moments
tools to
longer
try to
for an
stop
exciting
things.
start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
They giving us more tools to try to stop things. That's all I can ask, man, because they not gonna be able to stop people from cheesing and stuff. They just not. Like, I'm just being realistic.
First and 10 now from the 30. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Along the sideline past midfield. And he's all the way down to the 36. They get 28 out of that play. And it sets up a Houston first.
No frills.
Man, bunt side end need to be taken out the game, to be honest.
Offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
First down, and they go right back to him. And it's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. Just to gain a one.
Yeah, basic
That
line.
brings
They
up
took
2nd and
basic line
9.
out of college football 25. So that's
They
why I
got some
said.
positive yards. That's a good
That's
play.
why I said
But too many plays
next
like that, it
this
just
weekend
is
I'm
too
deleting Madden
hard
after
to
Friday
pile
stream, and
together
I'm
and
gonna just
get
focus
first
on
downs
college.
against the better
Because college
defenses
is
in
gonna
this
give you
league.
some practice on like Madden 26, like
They'll
with no
come to the
basic
line
line
here,
and
2nd and 9.
stuff like that.
Shotgun now, first round. And down he goes.
See, I had to
Eagles got
click
him.
so Nolan Smith can go get him.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 3rd and long, it's Stroud.
Yes, sir.
No, they get him yet again. Picked off by C.J.
Look at the lineman running 90.
Gardner-Johnson.
Look at the lineman running 99 speed.
And it's a pick six.
Big
as he
pick,
runs
big
it in
pick.
for the touchdown.
Big pick.
That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even
Yeah,
for
when
us
I
up
said,
here,
yeah,
it
we always
looked
gonna
like a
have
scene
cheese
out of a
players. It's
movie, man. They
inevitable
start
for
to
sure.
run
Yeah,
back,
because it's
scans the
YouTube,
field
man.
for a lane, and the block's
YouTube,
come just
like,
in the nick of time
they
to
put out
wipe the
videos,
would-be
do this
tacklers,
play,
he's
and I
got
get it,
open
man.
space
This
and
is
nothing but
like
the end zone in front of him.
people are content
Quick chance at
creators. They gonna
redemption after
give
that pick
tips and
six
stuff
as
like
it's sent
that, and they
away.
gonna give like the best plays,
He got all of that
you know what I
one
mean,
out
and
of the back of the end zone for
ebooks
a
and stuff like
touchback.
that. It's that, you know, they gonna monetize it and try to they you know what I mean. But it's just rough, man, for gaming. It's just rough for gaming, but
First
it
and
is
10
what
now
it is.
from the 30. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon.
Man, how is
And he takes
How
a
is
shot
Diggs?
near the
Diggs
marker,
should
but it
not
looks
be
like he
blocking a
still has
linebacker,
enough
bro.
for that first down.
Linebacker should be able to run
Dose of
through
hurry-up offense here.
a wide receiver like Diggs.
They motion Dell over left. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. That pass caught by Tank Dell. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
See what
Tank Dell
see
with
what
a touchdown.
they flip the play so your player
So
can get out of
sensational
alignment.
work by the skill man
Now he
there,
doesn't have
Brock.
leverage.
Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's
You know,
best friend, no question.
my quarter was
On the
inside
other
because he
side,
flipped the play.
defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And this is going to be caught, so they get the 2, and now trail by only 2.
Yeah, like players like him, like they, you know, he get his plays from like YouTube and stuff. Call this play will beat every
Down to a
coverage in the game. It
2-point
glitches out this.
difference as they send the kick away.
You know, they on YouTube giving out all the stuff,
Fielded just shy of the end zone.
It is what it is, though.
27.
It is what it is.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down. Hurts throwing again.
Bro, I shifted my line so that he could be blocked, but I think,
There was
okay.
nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your
Jeez,
coach,
baseline,
not for the
man.
game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
This finds Smith.
He's in baseline, man.
And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
It's hard to like, because you're tight end, you can't run a corner route because he got a cloud just sitting right there all the way on the outside. T. Lawson, what's going on with you?
To extend the drive and move the chains.
Defense just needs to hold them short. It's
See,
4th
look.
and 7.
He puts his baseline out there. He just can't do nothing.
He's back to throw. He connects downfield on 4. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
On first down, Hurts. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles keep their drive alive and reach Pater one play later.
I'm gonna come back route to the death.
This for a
You
two-score
want to just
lead
keep
to
running these
potentially
blitzes and
clinch
stuff,
the
man.
win.
I
Right
can't
down
wait
the
to
middle,
see
it's
man,
good.
see it though, man. I can't wait to
And the
see like
Eagles
how
push the lead to 2
college
scores
football
now.
26 and Madden 26, especially Madden 26. I want to see, man, like without base line, like and stuff like that and different stuff, man. How, like, will we be
Elliott's
able
all
to do it,
set
like
for
the
the kickoff.
faster, like movement and stuff like that.
And he wasn't
Spike,
chancing
what's
to
going
return
on with you?
there,
How you
putting it
feeling, man?
out on the back of
How
the
your day
end
going?
zone for a touchback.
Appreciate that, B. Yeah, man. I just trying to simplify stuff, man. Just simplify the game for myself. Let's see.
First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Stroud. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure.
Yeah, Spike.
Pressure
I'm getting
incompletion. They came in before he could
college.
find a target and hit him to alter
I'm getting
that
college.
second
That's a
attempt
good
to get rid
tool
of
to
it.
like prepare yourself in
Couldn't
Madden
connect
26.
on first. It's
Because
second
this year
down.
there'll be more alike than not alike.
Sending a receiver left. Second and 10 now. Getting out to his left. And the
See how I
coverage
had
is
see
too
when
good
I
there.
moved my
Didn't
players
find a throw that he was
to the
confident in,
outside,
so
he played
just
it.
throws it away. Third down coming up. Here's Stroud now. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after
No
reaching the
way.
43. Working
No
quickly
way,
here.
EA. Look at my purple. My purple stuff over there.
On play action, here's Stroud. He throws a bullet deep to
Give me that. Yes,
That's
go.
only their last gasp. It's intercepted.
Let's go.
Cooper to
Go ahead,
Jeudy to
Coop.
pick it up.
Let's go.
And the
He tried to
Eagles
quick
have
hike me
it
right there.
after
Rob,
reaching
what up,
his
Rob?
fourth INT of the
Spike
day.
said he was playing Madden 26 beta last night. You played your first opponent that was milking the clock all game. Man, God, I don't even want to hear about milking the clock, man. Woo, you seen that guy yesterday in the last game. Man, he got the ball at the half, man, and I ain't see the ball the whole second
And the drive
half.
will
Like,
start out with a first and 10. Hurts now from the gun. And he just gets rid of it. Knew in a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Oh, you know what?
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
There we go.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Here's Hurts. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, didn't it? And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Good play call.
That kind of call right there, Kate. Shouldn't
Good
be
play
the
call.
third down surprise.
Yeah, this is my last week at Madden 25. Yup.
So common in teams' playbooks.
Friday stream will be the last stream. Then Monday next week,
That's why they love breaking it out.
I'm gonna stream Madden college football 25. Get myself like back into like how college played. And when college comes out that following Monday, I'll play nothing but college.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts.
Look at EA.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Oh, you know what I'm gonna do?
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
See, I hate that.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Taken in by Smith. Rolling into enemy territory. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He beams one deep. This is caught inside the 15. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
That does not show up on any explosive.
Yeah, and I'll stream college football
on
this channel until Madden 26 comes out. Once Madden 26 comes out, then I'll be only streaming Madden on this channel. And I got a second channel for college football.
They go to Barkley again.
GG.
And he runs it across. Touchdown.
That's the game plan. That's the game plan. On the second channel for college football, I'm only uploading videos, like gameplay videos I get offline. I'm not gonna stream it. Yes, sir. GG's, man. He kept like blitzing and stuff like that. They have AJ Brown rated at 93 and Smith at 91. Those ratings are like those ratings are not the real ratings. In Madden 23, every time the ratings are always the wrong rate. It's scrambled up. They got very random ratings scrambled up. You know, they do the rating reveal, so they'll do the rating reveals like they about to do it for college. They did the top 10 toughest places, and I think Stadium Pulse is going to be on online play this year, which, you know what I mean, I don't like it, but you know, it is what it is, man. But Penn State number 2 in the stadium, in the toughest places. So when people come to Beaver Stadium, they're gonna have some issues. So yeah, that's what I like about college. At least they trying to do something. I just hope the momentum don't do some crazy stuff though. Yeah, but that the beta always have the wrong ratings. They're going to do the rating reveals probably like in like late July, after the release of college. They'll reveal the ratings, I'm pretty sure, for Madden. Because I think AJ Brown's at 95 on this game. But why would he, after winning the Super Bowl, why would he like go back to like 2? Like, that don't make sense. And Barkley gonna be at 99. But the thing is, though, I don't think speed is going to make a difference, but I don't think speed is going to make too much of a difference because they sped up like the run after the catch when you throw it to the flats, and like when you throwing like curl routes, like you can like get out of there a lot faster, you know what I mean? So like the underneath game is going to be important. Throwing your curl routes, getting out of there, throwing your drags, your slants, your flat routes, your zig routes.
And off we go from
You'll be able to get out of there a lot quicker. That's what I'm hearing. I know B was talking about that earlier because he played the beta.
And this drive will begin
and I watch a lot of clips.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And a good start on the ground. He gets 8 on the game's opener. Here's 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. In trouble,
Great.
and down he goes.
You can't
Well,
just
here
play the
early
game.
on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate,
These
this is going to
dudes
be a
just
long
don't
day
stop.
for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Now Hurts. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts.
Oh, he had a cloud out there. I could have just threw a streak. Okay.
The game is going to be intercepted.
I got you.
Picked off by Kendall Fuller.
I got you.
And he's going to give a short field to his
cloud.
offense here
Yeah, he had a cloud
as
out
they
there,
try
I
to
think.
break the tie.
I got you. I blocked
So
it pretty
anytime
good
a
right
team
there. Okay.
suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike,
Man,
we need to get away
a
from our
streak
game
would've
plan. We
been-
need
okay.
to adjust. I
He
don't
got
think
you.
that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
In motion, it's Waddle. Now the former Texas A&M Aggie. Here's Devon Achane.
All that
The
just to
hole
run the ball.
closes quickly.
Y'all
They'll
Dolphins
pick
use
up
like
about
the
3.
worst. Dolphins use got to be one of the worst
They
in the
face
game,
second
bro.
down and 7.
These dudes they don't want us. They want to sneak and pass on you.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane.
They don't want to. They just want to run the ball. They all play the same. What is this, bro?
Down behind the line.
What is wrong with them?
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Hill brought in motion. Throwing on 3rd down. Tungo Vailoa. They go
I had a soft
sideline,
spot out
and he
there.
stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's
This
a
is
first
all
down.
they want to do. Every Dolphins use our players like this, bro.
Tua going to give it to Achane. They'll take this forward for about 5.
I'm mad I threw a pick to this dude, bro.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. In motion, it's Waddle. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll stop him
Got
just
hard
short of the
plays
goal
out there,
line,
man.
but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Here's Achane.
Got hard flats
He
out there,
will
man.
fight
They
his
just,
way
they
to
just
the end zone.
run in to stop the run every single
Achane.
time.
Touchdown, Dolphins. Jason Sanders on for the point
But EA
after.
said they got something for that. EA was saying that you can set your coaching adjustments on Madden 26, and I
His
think
kick
college
is
26
good.
too. So
And the
dudes
Dolphins
want to
will
run
take a
RPO. I'm gonna just put play to
7-0 lead.
pass. I'm gonna just put play to pass on there. What's going on, Wyatt? You said, what you about to drive to work? Oh, you working? Oh, okay. Get it in, man. Get it in. Be careful out there.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away.
Careful out there while you working.
Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard
Yeah,
mark.
of course.
Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And
This
he
nigga
can't
was
hang on
in
through
the air
contact.
already jumped, and
It's
he was
incomplete.
already in the
Good
pick
job
animation.
defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving.
Let me see. Is he in?
And it'll be 2nd down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first
They
half.
going
I mean,
pretty good,
They produce
right?
more yards on the
going
ground than
pretty
through
good.
the air, and
Yeah, he in
incompletions
base
like
line.
that
I can't
certainly
wait, bro.
aren't going to help.
That's why I can't wait to delete this game, bro.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert.
Move on from it.
14 yards on that pass play there. First down, Philadelphia.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. Hurts will try it again.
He put him in the cloud again. Yo, I got the streak easy. Okay. I got the streak easy. He's not even putting a deep pass or nothing
on this
on
drive, Mike, picking up fresh
Please let
sets
him.
of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do
'Cause
it.
he
And now they find
anticipated.
themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the
Blitz,
air and
yeah.
try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable
He got the
and
streak
take your
out there this
chances
time.
picking up a key third down?
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate it. You gotta have good pocket with these dudes, man.
And they'll throw here with Hurts. He's got it! And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Here's Barkley. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles.
I didn't even realize college football release was that close, man.
And the Eagles
I didn't even realize it, B.
at 7 apiece.
I'm like, and I look at it said July 7th. I'm like, oh, that's like,
after the touchdown,
we like right there.
time for the kickoff.
We like right there. Riot, what up, Riot? What's going on with you? Did it take you a long time to learn and feel comfortable running U trips? No, not really. Not really. You can run like a lot of trips concepts in it. You know, it's like any other trips. It's just the tight end is on the inside. Y off trips is the same way.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane.
Y off trips week, I believe. No, Y off trio week.
That stop made by Byron Young. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. He's going to look deep for Tyreek.
Of course you're going to overthrow it when I'm in a position to pick it.
Incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it's going to be 3rd down.
Get him. Get him.
And that is incomplete.
Get him.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down.
Yeah, right.
It allows longer, slower
And then I'll be playing offline too, labbing it. Like I'll be in practice mode and I'll play games. And even if I'm start losing and looking bad,
there was no timing and
thank you.
Ultimately led
Penalty.
in an incompletion.
Even if I start losing, and look bad, I don't never get out of it, even if I lose. Like y'all see me on stream, I do it. Like I be looking bad, man. Like I don't get out of it, because that's the whole point of practicing. Like You know what I mean?
On first down, it's Hurts. Oh, he's got a man.
Devontae Smith, move! Like, what is wrong with this game? Why would he run from all the way over there to try to tackle me? Come on, Smitty. Then you're going to celebrate with me.
To get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really
he made it his business to like run over there to try to
the
stop
league
me from scoring.
Not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Like, ain't no way he ran out that fast to try to tackle me, though. EA gotta stop, man. Like, people think you just complain, like, and they ignore what you're saying. They be like, oh, all you gotta do is press up, down, X. They always got like this code.
It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
And they always got the answer. They always got the answer, man. They can see it on your stream. They be like, all you gotta do is press this. All right, whatever.
On first down, Tagovailoa. The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Look at them make my player go out of offsides. Like, gotta stop, bro.
He'll manage only about 3.
Like, I'm not even controlling this. Like, he offsides. They just made my player go offsides. EA just controlling my player, man. What's wrong with them? It's like, that's why he's trying to get my players to like get off sides and quick hiking. They always got some trick, man.
A shotgun snap for Tua. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Seems like the quarterback was a little predetermined in his read. I think he decided
I ain't
even
worried about
before
nobody
seeing
else
the
but
coverage
Tyreek Hill.
where that ball was going. Next time, read the coverage. Let the play unfold. Don't force something that's not there.
Tua now on 3rd down.
See, I put a curl route out there.
Side, it's
You don't even get the knockout.
And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a
Boat, what up,
6.
Boat? What's
Good
going on with
conversion
you?
on 3rd down.
How you feeling today, man? You ready for Madden 26, man, or College 26, whatever one you play?
A play fake. Now Tua to throw. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. That's going to be incomplete.
Crazy.
They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this
I ain't worried
first
about
half
nobody but
will
Tyreek
come
Hill.
to an end. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this 2nd half. About to get started. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Tua. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. That is caught left side by Waddle. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28. Hill brought in motion. On the handoff, this is Achane.
Ewing, what up? Ewing, Green, what's going on, Green?
They take him down.
Green came through with the 15th light.
Every
Appreciate
team
you.
makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Dolphins usually got to be.
Nice grab.
Dolphins users probably are the most annoying people that you'll ever play in the game, bro. I never met a Dolphins user that was in trips or anything like that.
They'll run this one straight ahead.
They always in I formation in single back. I lied to you not. That's why like I'm starting to think, man, EA be having AI that you play against. Like I be wanting to give humanity a chance. Like no, they not this. They not body like this.
Hill brought in motion. Once again, it's
They
and not much there.
They definitely like bots, man.
No
like,
gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by
you ready for both? Yeah, me too, man. Me too.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear
I'm ready.
what the
I'm
message
ready,
was by
man.
this head coach at halftime. He said,
It's
listen,
like
guys,
Friday
we're
won't be my
behind.
last
We're trailing.
stream of
We're going to come out early in
a
this
Madden
second
25,
half and
man.
be aggressive from the
It's a
get-go
shame, man,
and
because
cut into this
like
deficit.
Madden
But
25 had
oftentimes,
potential, man,
reckless
but
decision-making,
it's just that
over-aggressive play
it's
calling
just
leads
certain
to
things,
turnovers.
man, just
Now,
overshadow
this
it. Like
defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field
just
a
major
little
stuff.
earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
And a nice game, getting this to about the 23-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson.
Why they slow me
And he
down
will
like
take
that?
this one in. 77 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Eagles will take a 21-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
All right.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane.
Still trying to
And he
run the
finds
ball.
a little bit
Dolphins
of space.
usually gotta be
They'll
studied
take
for
this
real.
forward for a gain of 4.
They just, man, like, can't tell me they not AI beings. I don't care. Nobody say they AI.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL.
How all
on
of them play the
EA
same.
Sports.
Like a random team like the Dolphins, they all be in like I form and single back. Y'all know I ain't lying, so. Y'all know I ain't lying. I know y'all run up against Dolphins users and they all be in like I formation and stuff.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
He finally got out of that I formation. But he's still trying to run the ball.
On the carry, here's AJ. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Now run defense got a lot better.
From the gun, here's Tua. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And this will be tracked down and intercepted.
That's all you know how to do, man.
Picked off by C.J.
Run the ball and throw it
Gardner
up to Tyreek Hill.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take it.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Trying to do 0 blitzes and stuff. Once I blocked that loop up, it was easy then.
Here goes Hurts on the design run. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished.
That's my fault. I could have cut inside.
But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
So the Eagles will use their first time out here. Talk things over before 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. This is caught at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles.
Jeez. Jeez. I'm going to run one more. I'm gonna run one more, yeah. They matched me up with the same guy. Thank you. I knew EA was gonna do it. I should have waited. Thank you, EA.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field.
What would we do without you?
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Offense in the hurry up here. 1st and 10, here's Hurts. Buys time, rolling run. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And the Dolphins got it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. They had gotten the ball moving, Brock. We're seeing some progress on their debut possession.
They were following the script well, but of course, nobody scripts turnover.
No, they don't. So does that totally erase the positives that they could otherwise take away from that opening drive?
Yes and no. I mean, every possession is such a premium in this league, but you do know we can move this ball. We just got to take better care of it.
Finds his man, Waddle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
That's why I said thank you, yeah.
They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down. Here's A-Chain running right. The defenders are there to get him at the line. It's Nolan Smith there for the stop.
He gonna get in this game and
no
do the same
progress
thing
on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Tua off the play fake. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Offense set for a 1st and 10. A-Chain on the inside give. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Yeah, why did you match me up with this guy?
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Golly, you gonna put me to sleep.
All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's gonna change pretty soon.
Fumble.
Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score. Going to the ground again on first. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. They'll stick with A-Chain. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Third down run from A-Chan. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. A gain of 3, and now they're going to be able to plan for 1st and goal. They've got a man in motion. A-Chan takes it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Devon A-Chan with the touchdown.
Shadow.
Offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points
Shadow,
to
what's
begin
up
the
with
game
you,
as he
man?
runs
How
it
you
in for an
feeling
opening
today?
drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Sanders
Yeah,
all set
EA
to
gave
send
him a
it
fumble.
away. From his own end zone, here we go. He stopped on the return at the 27.
Crazy. They going pretty good, man.
This, the snap that's going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. First down throwing for Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's the 2-minute warning now from the length. The Eagles need some big yards in a hurry. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Another try following the sack. It's Dotson on the catch. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Barkley gets it on 3rd down.
Come on, let me get up out of
He has
there
it
with
up towards
Barkley.
midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Hurts now from the gun. That's caught by A.J. Brown. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. On 1st down, Hurts escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And he'll head out of bounds at the opponent's 35. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Has a man, it's Brown. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big...
And he gets in, touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Dallas Goedert the touchdown.
Man, U-Trips is just so smooth, man. U-Trips is just so smooth.
And the Eagles tie this game 7-7.
I see why. I never ran it. I see why it's like so hard to stop. The spacing is so beautiful. Like, you got the 2 receivers on this side. Instead of the 3rd receiver, you just got the tight end, and then you got a receiver on the outside. So like you can take advantage of like the entire field.
Here comes the final play of our first half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Tagovailoa off the play fake. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Tagovailoa now working from the gun.
No.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Like,
last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Man in motion here. Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa.
give me that. I knew you was going to that out route.
It's intercepted.
That's why I went to, if you notice, I went from the middle linebackers to the outside linebackers so that I would only have to switch stick once instead of twice. I put Mitchell in the soft spot so it could be easier for me to switch.
Yeah, not just the first big play.
That's a great play right there.
There's always a moment in the second half, especially where one of these teams makes.
See, that's the type of stuff you can do, man. If EA just let you,
is the defining play of the half.
Let you catch it.
Just have witnessed it right there.
It's the hardest formation for me to stop, especially when the person knows what they're doing. Yeah, our formation, yeah. You ain't lying.
Pressure coming, and it's Hurts. He's on the move. He's going to let this go deep. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
If only every completion could get that kind of result. That's good enough to knock a defense flat on its back.
from the red zone now. Pass it down close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Barkley.
The pursuit angle got him. The pursuit angle strikes again. I don't feel bad because you running stretch all day.
Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Taking advantage of pursuit angles every play. That's all. That's your whole game plan. Taking advantage of the bad pursuit angles.
Break that tie and now lead by 7.
I wonder what ability if they gonna add some more abilities to Barkley, like they did for Derrick Henry.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone.
When he reached 99, they gave him, I think, I forget what that ability is, but that's the ability that makes him hard to like tackle. Whatever ability they added to him, I know that he got tank, and then he has whatever new ability they added to him. Man.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They go play action with Tagovailoa. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it.
There you go. He's going in deep in his bag now.
You know, so often we talk about
these
speed
cheap plays. There you
offensively,
go.
right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. He's dropping deep on this snap. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that'll bring up 4th down. Back to throw it. That's incomplete on
Nolan
4th
Smith.
down, and they'll turn over possession.
Nolan Smith be playing like he got edge threat.
Plays are all about
I'm not
trust.
gonna lie.
You lean into what you do best.
Nolan Smith.
With the lack of
I see Nolan
you're gonna
Smith
throw
when
that
I
one
use
off
him.
the playlist.
If you watch like players like Parsons and stuff, like Nolan
Here's
Smith
1st and
moves
10
like
from
that.
the 34.
Fundamental, what's going on with you? Okay. Hold on, let me reset the play. I'm gonna try to get this wheel route right here because he's doing 0 blitz. Hopefully I can get this wheel route. But I'm gonna put A.J. Brown on the inside route.
Hurts setting up to throw.
Oh, he right there at the cloud. No. Get out.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted.
He ain't go man
Jalen
coverage right
Ramsey
there.
comes up with it.
Fooled the hell out of me.
Well, we both saw what he was doing, Brock. Trying to work the sideline there, but I don't think he ever saw the corner sitting back and just waiting to break on that throw.
And that's what the good ones do. They use the sideline to their advantage. It really becomes the 12th defender on the field.
Get him.
Elite corners in this league, they'll play to it. They'll bait
18th
those
like
quarterbacks to
appreciated
making that
fundamental.
throw,
How your day
and they'll
going, man?
close fast and take that ball away.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. He fires one deep down the middle. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Cooper to Jean in to pick it off. And the Eagles put together a wonderful return.
I had to switch stick before he made that cut.
Well, Brock, if you like defense,
Because
you are
Tyreek Hill, you got to
loving
switch
what you're
stick and
seeing
use it
right now.
yourself before
Consecutive
he
drives that have ended
make
in
that cut.
interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands.
Dolphins going to be hell on 26. Yeah, because
New set of downs for
you
him
see
at the
in
38.
that trailer how fast Tyreek Hill cut upfield.
First down, a run with Barkley. And they finally
Man,
bring him
Tyreek
down,
Hill.
but that is a
It
big
looked like it
gain
was in
and a new
fast.
set
It
of
looked like it was in fast
They
forward.
strike for
I ain't
23
complaining because
yards.
we want that, man.
Let's
Tyreek
go
Hill's
for an
supposed to
Eagles
be like
first
that.
down.
You know what I mean? Tyreek Hill's supposed to catch it and go.
So we're through 3 here.
Like
It's
Lamar
Eagles
too. Lamar's
football
supposed to
trying
be
to carry
fast,
this
man. Just
lead across the
like I don't
finish
mind
line.
Lamar being fast, juking. He supposed to do that, but just let me if he juke and I hit stick him, just let him fumble. That's all I ask. Everything else is fair game, man. Like Lamar is supposed to like be doing all that. That's Lamar Jackson. Like you can't nerve people like come on with Lamar. We just talking about like me and my point. I have a problem with Lamar because he don't
Brings the
fumble
offense
when you
up
hit
now
stick
for a
him.
first
Like
and
that's my
10.
only issue.
Back to throw, Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
That's my only
And the
thing.
big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Let's try. Let's go.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass.
That's
and the
my
defense
only thing, man,
reacts
with
and
Lamar. He
reacts
don't
well
fumble.
with a sack.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Trying again, following the sack. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive. Because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
Looking to throw. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's gonna run for it. Decent gain here, but short of the first. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day. And he's got to find a way to throw the
Yeah,
ball.
man.
because
Like
his
players
running
supposed to
ability,
like,
while it
and
gets him
the
some
Derrick
yards,
Henry's supposed to be
not
hard to
enough get the
tackle.
first down.
But EA just went overboard with it, man. Like dudes can tackle Derrick Henry, man.
And that'll push it to
People
double
can tackle
digits in a
Derrick Henry.
two-possession game.
The same thing with Tyreek Hill. He
Best kickers
fast,
I've been
but
around here over the
you don't
last few
see
decades, they
the
relish
Dolphins
these
just
moments.
dropping
They know
back,
the
throwing
hard
the
work
bombs,
all their
and
buddies on
Tyreek Hill
offense and
just running
defense
away
have
from
done.
everybody.
And they can make it a
Like if the
two-score
dudes
game,
can run
you
with
clutch when
Tyreek
it
Hill,
matters.
man, he just gotta
Those are
look.
the
He
moments
just
they
be a
live for.
step. Like Tyreek Hill ran what, like a 4.2 or 4.2 something, or 4.3. Other dudes ran a 4.3 too on defense. Like people like, and they like point, just like a split seconds slower than Tyreek Hill. Like people can run with Tyreek Hill, man. Like EA just like they gotta stop that 99 speed stuff, man. Tyreek Hill not supposed to be 99 speed. Just because they got point something more. Switch.
Taking the deep shot there on first down.
Yeah, they
Okay,
just
no
go
one
overboard,
connecting. It's
man. Like you
incomplete.
just can't even run with Tyreek Hill. He
Okay,
just
that
runs away
wasn't
from
a
everybody.
fast enough
You don't
break
even
for
gotta
the
run a play,
interception,
just run a
but it
streak.
was good enough and a good enough
It's
break
not
to
like
break on
that
the ball,
in
get a
that.
finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Tagovailoa trying again here on second down. He's going to push one deep down the right. Brought
Okay,
in
me.
inside the 20.
EA,
He's all the way
EA
home.
crazy.
Touchdown, Miami.
They gave me the one-hand
The
layup
Dolphins
finger
making a
roll
4-point
animation.
game here in the fourth. It's a
They gave me the
Jalen
Kyrie
Waddle
Irving
touchdown.
finger roll.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal would tie this game in the fourth. Volley
4-2-1. Yeah, 4-2-1.
3-point game now.
And it's dudes that's running a 4-3.
Chooses to bring this one out.
That's not that faster than, like, if they was running track and you put a 4-2-1 and like a 4-3-1 or 4-3-4, if you put them together, they're right there neck and neck. Tyreek Hill, what Tyreek Hill does, man, he's explosive, so his change of direction along with the speed is just like too much to deal with when you catch him like on a deep end route. And he got the open field and he can go left and right. But like straight line speed,
Starts out with the first
these
10.
dudes is running with Tyreek Hill, man. In straight line speed.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley.
You know what I mean?
And he's brought down for a loss. So that brings
Dudes
us to
is running with Tyreek Hill. Like you put 4-2-1 and 4-3-5 next to each other, it's going to be like by one step. Whereas though they'll be able to make a play on the ball. But when they run straight, when Tyreek Hill runs a straight line, man, EA just act like just nobody can just catch him. Like he'd be like 10 yards. He beating dudes by 5-10 yards on the street.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
You know.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. That pass complete to Goddard. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
They gotta like kind of like regulate that better.
20 yards there. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Like I want Tyreek Hill to be fast. But not that fast yet.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He's got Devontae Smith. Jukes one defender.
A.J. Brown comes and tackles him.
Bring him down, but that is a
That's a
big
touchdown
gain
right
and
there.
a
I don't know
new
what
center
EA did to the game, man, but
they get 37 on the play.
your blockers, they coming to you. They coming directly to you to block you.
No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Your own player, exactly, Jeremy.
They give to Barkley, left side.
Look at my own player. Look at him, bro.
To a stop with this run, gets him into the red zone, down to the 15. Miami calls a timeout.
Look at my own player.
Second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one. They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one. How close this game was.
36% passing this guy.
All of us.
Crazy. All right, so that is I believe that's an undefeated stream. 7-0. That's what we like to hear. 7-0, man. 7-0. That's what we like to hear. Let me see who the #1 player is. Oh yeah, that one. God, Mike Witt Jr. Like, what the hell is he doing? Man, I played Mike Witt Jr. Man. That EA matched me out with him back to back. Well, the last time I played him before the back to back, I beat him. Then they matched us up the other day, offline. I beat him the first game. He quit. 21-0. And then he matched him. He matched me. They matched us up the very next game. This dude ran goal line with Derrick Henry all game. Because he just wanted to beat me. He really got in goal line. I lied to you not. I got it. I got it. The recording. I ain't gonna upload it though. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna upload it. It's not that deep, man. But like, it's like crazy, bro. Like, a lot of these like YouTubers and stuff, man, like they don't like losing, man, and they'll just act real weird when you beat them. It's like, bro, like a person going in goal line with Derrick Henry all game from the first quarter on, that's nasty. That's disgusting right there. That's wild. That's wild. I'm like, dang, he a YouTuber doing this. I'm like, goodness gracious. But they be the ones, like I said, they be the ones, man. That dude, man, that dude got in goal line. That dude got in goal line, man. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I don't know if I still got it. I don't think I got it. Hold on. No, I don't think I got it. Dang. Yeah, I ain't recorded. Yeah, I didn't record it. Oh, where is it? I know I gotta have it somewhere in here. Damn, I probably deleted it. Let's see, is this it? No, let me see. Here you go, right here. I lied to you not, bro. I came out, I got the ball first. And I got the ball first. He was running, he was looping me all game. Just straight looping me. Loop blitzing me all game. Dot. Jet toss sweep. Drove right down the field. And to my surprise, when I seen this goal line, bro, mind you, I just beat him and made him quit 21-9. When I seen this goal line, I said, is he serious? I said, I know damn well he ain't even gonna do this, sit in this goal line like this. I'm like, maybe he just want to get some positive yards the first play. And then lo and behold, he came out in goal line again. Like, look, I'm not lying. Look. 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 Then he came out in some trips. Then he in goal line again. Then he's running deuce close. Trying to do an RPO will flat play. And he got the ball back. Then he got the ball back. And he in goal line again. In the beginning of the third quarter, he comes out in goal line again. He's in goal line. Goal line with Derrick Henry. Goal line. Goal line. Single back wing. Stretch all game. Goal line. Single back wing, running stretch. Single back wing. Bro, look. I didn't even have the ball. I didn't even get to have the ball, bro. I paused it just to see, like, is he serious, bro? 29 yards passing. I got 38 yards from that first drive I had. Single back wing. Stretch, stretch. He happy. Then I think I probably threw a pick or something. Let me see. I think Hurts. Let me see. Did Hurts throw a bad ball right here? Yeah, Hurts threw a bad ball. Then he come out in single back wingsy again. Now he gonna try to come out in trips. Now he coming out of our form wing. This dude, man. I couldn't believe my eyes. I went to see how long I had the ball. Look how long look at the time of possession, bro. 3 minutes and 12 seconds. I had the ball only for 3 minutes and 12 seconds. He had the ball for more than 3/4 of the game. I said, man, I was gonna post that, man, but I said, nah, I ain't gonna post it. Like, dude, go ahead, have fun, man. He was just mad because I beat him, and so the next game he plays weird like that. I was surprised, man. I didn't think he was like that though. But you just never know how people play, man. How much this game means something to them, you know. It makes sense why he got over almost 600 games played. Like, he just a fiend for this game, man. He hate losing. And I have YouTube in my name, so you know what I mean. Like, that probably, like, he just, like, this just guys just play weird. That was just weird. That was a weird experience. I'm just looking like, no, is he serious? I'm like, no, he not serious doing this. He was serious, man. I said, GG's, man. I ain't sending no message or nothing. I said, go ahead, man, have fun. On that note, man, shout out to B Gamer, man. He 12. He always like in the top 10 and stuff. Like, yeah, he down bad, man, playing like that, bro. Like, I remember I was playing Black Rain in college football, man, and I was like up 14. I was up like 21-7, and he started jet sweeping me every play. Jet sweep with Alabama. Jet sweep. And then he was running mid blitz. And that's before we knew that how to stop mid blitz. Remember in college, dudes was running mid blitz and we didn't know how to stop it. So like, he was running mid blitz, jet sweep, and he ended up coming back to win the game. But like, people just play weird, man. People play weird. Like, it'd be a lot of especially content creators, like, they play weird. Now, and it was weird for Black Rain to do that because, in my opinion, like, he one of the better players. Like, he don't gotta do that. Like, that's one thing I can say about him. He can play jet sweep. He might just be wanting to run the leaderboard and just like, man, I'm gonna just run jet sweep. But he actually a good player though. Like, he's actually a good player. But that Mike Witt, boy, he's something else. Shout out to Mike Witt Jr., man. I'm about to get up off here, man. No, I appreciate y'all stopping by the stream, man. Hit that like button if y'all haven't hit that like button. Sub to the channel if y'all new. And like I said before, man, this my last Friday will be my last streaming Madden. Starting Monday of next week, I'll be streaming College Football 25 on this channel. And then when College Football 26 come out, I'll be streaming that on this channel until Madden 26 come out. And then I'll take college football content to my second channel, and I'll be uploading videos on that next week, like just to get it moving. And then I'll be streaming college football. I'll be streaming Madden 26 on this channel, but college football, I'm only gonna be uploading videos on my second channel. So I'll post a link to that channel in the community page, man. But y'all be safe, man. Like I said, appreciate y'all supporting the channel, man. And I'll talk to y'all tomorrow in the stream tomorrow. Turn your notifications on too.